Welcome to Daily Bread. As always, this reading is timeless, which means whenever you find this message, or whenever this message finds you, is when you're meant to see it. So please, take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. The energy's already been cleared, so let's get started. Let's start by asking Source, what's the energy we should focus on for this message? What is the energy we should focus on for this message, Source? Source, what is the energy we should focus on for this message? What is the energy we should focus on for this message? Energy we should focus on for this message. Energy. Oh, cool. Shadow self. So Source is telling someone, don't be afraid to take a long, hard look in the mirror. I see someone who's got a lot of things that they want to change in the world. I know there's a lot of things that you want to change in your world. So I should say there's a lot of things you want to change in the universe, and there's a lot of things you want to change in your universe. A lot of change has recently happened to you. It seems like someone has just gone through the other side of a storm, and this could be a separation, a breakup. This could be a pause or a break in a relationship, and that could be a platonic relationship with a friend. That could be a family relationship. That could also be a business partnership, and it could also be, a romantic relationship. So I see someone is now taking this time that it's time to take a look at yourself. There's a storm inside of you, and it's leaking out. And Source wants you to know that you have a beautiful storm inside of you. And that storm can be channeled. And just like it can bring things out in your life that can seem a little rough, it can also bring things out that are beautiful. So Source is saying, take a look at yourself without judgment. Understand that there are things that you think and things that you believe that you learn from somewhere. And someone's third eye is on. It's all the way open, and it's connected, and it's going deep into your past to heal traumas and wounds and generational cycles and curses, and you're ready to lead. So I see someone who's going to be taking a long, hard look at themselves and clearing out the storm, making those skies clear inside of yourself. And it's not about conquering your shadow self or getting rid of those things about you that you feel uncomfortable with, but really about examining them and seeing how you can either nurture them or give them the attention that they need so they can be processed and move on. So when doing shadow work, as always, drink plenty of water, keep your water clear, spend some time outside. I see someone who's going to be getting into nature, someone who's going to be starting a garden. I see someone who's cutting their grass and they're really going to make that their thing this year. I see someone who's maybe planting a cactus or a bonsai. I see someone who's also maybe growing cannabis of all things, but yeah, I see someone who's definitely got a green thumb going. So let's go to the tarot and see what more Source is trying to tell us about taking a look at ourselves and taking a look at our shadow selves. Again, please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Go ahead and press that like button, leave a comment, and consider following. That's right, go ahead and follow and share with someone you care about. Maybe it's time that this message finds them. So these two wanted to pop out, so I'm gonna take them together. Yep, see it. Yep, absolutely. All right, so first, right off the bat, a lot of major arcana here. The Hangman with Justice. So I'm definitely seeing that someone has been through something that was very trying, and justice worked out in your favor. So understand that justice working out in your favor led you to a place where maybe you felt a little bit stuck. Like, it's interesting because sometimes when we look at our shadow selves, we want to look at ourselves as being good or bad. And, let's not think in black and white. Everything is not good or evil. There is a spectrum, and some of those things we don't even understand how many dimensions they're coming from. So just kind of keep aware that just to get out of this stuck point, that, Source is behind you, justice works in your favor. Always try to keep the scales light in your heart and keep moving forward. Don't get stuck. You do the best you can with what you have, and sometimes with justice you have hard choices but no good choices. Right after that, I saw the Ace of Swords, and that basically means someone's mental clarity is just outstanding right now. Someone's getting messages and inspiration and ideas, and they're looking at things so objectively, and they're putting the patterns together and connecting the dots and solving the puzzle. And I see that this revelation of looking at controlling that storm inside of yourself and understanding that you don't have to be stuck, that you can move forward, is really going to bring someone to a place of boom, Ace of Cups, where you feel confident and comfortable in yourself, in your skin, in your life, with your choices, with your decisions, because you're making decisions from your heart chakra as well as your third eye chakra. Oh, and what I'm seeing is like someone's crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, and heart chakra, all the upper chakras are all completely aligned right now. And what you are nurturing inside of yourself is a new universe. It's a new paradigm. It's something different. So what I see someone doing is they're taking the time to nurture the things in their heart that bring them joy, that bring them life, that bring them passion, that bring them creativity. And instead of trying to attack the things in our shadow selves, what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, this aspect of my shadow self is telling me not that I need to attack it, but that it's showing me that I need to nurture something in my life. And by choosing to nurture something else, what you're going to do is you're going to starve that part of the shadow self that's causing you pain. So I see someone who's doing the work to become a healed healer inside of themselves. So I see someone who's drinking water, working out, sleeping in, taking their vitamins. I see someone who is really taking the time to write down their goals, to think about the people and places that they want to attach themselves to, how they want their legacy to be understood. I see someone who's doing a lot of future plannings, and I'm telling you, all of the pistons are firing, all cylinders are firing in your mind right now. You have ideas for projects, you have ideas for inventions, you have ideas for codes and algorithms, you have ideas for different types of electronics. And even if you can't necessarily define or create the thing yourself, Source is going to start showing you, you need to write those things down. There's a stairway. Your Source is going to start connecting you to people who maybe can take these ideas that you have and run with them. There's a reason think tanks exist, and someone in and of themselves is so full of ideas and inspiration and inventions, and you're able to see things high level, interdisciplinary, across boundaries and borders, that when you apply this inside and outside, you're going to find yourself opening new doors in your life. So that storm that you just came out of the other side of, justice worked out in your favor. Get yourself unstuck. Throw your mind and heart into what brings you joy and passion in life. And Source is telling you that it's going to be all right. You're going to find a lot of peace. You're going to find a lot of comfort. You're going to find a lot of mental peace and stability. You're finally going to be able to sleep. Your heart's going to feel lighter. Yeah, and I see someone that's going to feel like the weight has just been taken off their back. I see someone's shoulders relaxing. I see someone unclenching their jaw. How long have you been holding your breath? Like, yeah, take a deep breath. I see someone doing some breath work too. So let's take an oracle card and see if there's any actions or advice Source would like for us to give out this final message to close this out. So let's see. Actions or advice Source. Okay. Take them both. Poised and a chance in the wind. Yep. So listen. You came out of the other side of something and it was tough. Justice worked out in your favor and you were looking at this like, whoa, thank God I got out of that. And you realize that was your chance in the wind. You have a fresh start. You have an opportunity to look at yourself. Stay poised, stay objective. Go ahead and take that long, hard look at yourself and change that universe inside of you. And once you do that, once you continue on that journey, go ahead and stay poised. Keep those stars of hope, that light in your life, those goals that you have, keep dreaming bigger, and keep understanding that this is your chance to start over. Source has given you this chance and you are going to take it and run with it. So I see someone, you have been struggling to get back up on your feet, metaphorically or physically, after maybe an accident or something, but listen, you're about to run. And I see someone who the wind is about to be behind your back and you're about to be going new places. You're going to feel like you just are unstoppable. Keep your calm. Keep looking at yourself. Keep yourself in perspective and humble. And humble. Keep your universe in perspective with the greater universe around you. And I see that maintaining that balance is going to keep someone moving forward. And you're just going to be getting lucky and lucky and lucky and lucky. And justice is going to continue to be in your favor. And you're just going to keep seeing things happen. People are going to be like, wow, this person, like every like these chances in the wind, they just keep getting them over and over and over. I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if someone won the lottery here, but like someone is just going to keep feeling like, oh, things are lining up, and that's because Source has places for you to go, and you are really taking the steps to activate your heart and your mind and your spirit to go on this journey. So thank you for tuning in to Daily Bread. Please take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Go ahead and press that like button, leave a comment, go ahead and follow, share with someone you care about, and I will see you next time.